Testing, testing. All right. Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to. We're gonna go this way with it. There we go. There we go. All right. Hope you are all doing well. As always, I am Ray Carcillo. Welcome to Thursday Night Hockey. A couple minutes late tonight. Not a big deal, though. We're going to continue our second round series against the Dallas Stars. We're up 1-0. We won a thrilling overtime game yesterday against them. We'll see if we can't. We'll see how long the series goes, but we'll see how far we get with it, and then continue from there. I mean, you see the calendar. We're up 1-0, 1-3-2, and they're up 1-0 in this best of 7 series. So let's get underway here with Game 2 in Seattle. Beautiful Seattle, Washington, as the Kraken take on the Dallas Stars in Game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals. As always, want to make sure Markstrom is the backup. What's up, Jordan? You are first tonight. That is right. You are first tonight. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. There we go. All right. So last minute adjustments to the camera. Crack open our Gatorade. You see there Ben Bishop. His second overtime loss came yesterday in Game 1. Whereas Darcy Kemper improved to 5-1. Not his best start of the playoffs, but it was good enough. Yeah, Mango Tango, I know. I've heard that. I know. A lot of people have a lot of problems with the jerseys. So, all right. Pass up the stall there. Face-off one there by Seattle. And then let's see, Dallas. Anyway, here we go. Ben coming down low. Not going to lie, guys. I'm not feeling 100% today, so bear with me. Hornquist down the left side now for Seattle, getting things started here. Back over towards down low instead by Heiskanen, but Stahl picks it up in the pie slice. Radulov now takes it away from him again. That stellar defense of the Stars, followed by stellar goaltending. Not a lot of offense. Well, that's poked away there. So, low-scoring game yesterday as Heiskanen now back the other way to Seguin. Seguin back to the slot. Ben back in after an early Game 1 injury, but he's better now. Pass up to Anthony Duclair, fresh off the bench. Duclair puts in the brakes. Shot saved by Bishop as the Kraken were going for a change. Back to Niederreiter. Shot blocker save again into the trapezoid. Ben Dare gets it for Dallas. Back the other way comes the Stars. Stars. Resident Evil fans out there. Pavelski now. Shot. Nice save there by Kemper. Actually deflects back to him. Leaves it for Larson, who had that game winner in overtime in Game 1. Duclair back to Charlie Coyle. Shot saved by Bishop there. Heiskanen now back the other way for Pavelski. Up to Brown. Brown coming down low. Left circle. Has it poked away. Circling the net now. One-time shot saved by Kemper. Coyle gets it and clears out of danger around the Dermott, around the boards. Niederreiter now with the puck. Niederreiter can't clear. Pavelski keeps it in. Now back to Hintz in the slot. Shot save again by Kemper with the blocker. Much more offense tonight for Dallas. Only had 11 shots in Game 1. So already getting off to a better start here. And that's actually better for Kemper as more work makes it easier for him to focus. Jurgensen's with the puck now for Dallas. Check that center ice. Niederreiter gets it back the other way now for Seattle. Niederreiter to Miller. Colin Miller to Lucas Raymond. Brian Boyle shot. Saved by Bishop with the left pillow. And kicks it back out to Jurgensen's at neutral ice. He'll send it deep. Giving chase is Savard. Thank you, Mango Tango. Much appreciated. Series score, Mango Tango 1-0 in favor of Seattle. Big check there, and they're going to call offsides on Dallas. What's up, Darkstroke? How's it going? Hope all is well. We beat the Winnipeg Jets 4-1. Took 5 games to beat Winnipeg. We're up 1-0 here against Dallas. Boyle now in the face-off dot. Neutral ice loses it. Big check, though. Kicks it to Juleson. Juleson back up to Boyle. Boyle, left side, slap shot. Save Bishop. Oh, it took a weird bounce. But Alexiak is there. Now another big check there. Jesper Foss back to Boyle. But he's checked in front of the net. Can't get anything on it. Boyle now. Circling on the right side. Passes over to John Moore. Now to Noah Juleson. His shot is blocked. Bouncing in the slot. Raymond can't get anything on it. Hutton for Dallas now. Back the other way. Hutton is checked off the puck. Lucas Raymond has it. Lucas Raymond fighting along the left side. Passes back to Moore. To Juleson. Slap shot saved by Bishop. He smothers it against his belly. It'll be a face-off in the Dallas zone. Hanging in there, Darkstroke. Hanging in there, not going to lie. It wasn't a bad day. I'm just exhausted. Another early day for me. A lot of work today. Got up at 6 a.m. again, so I'm just tired. Heinen versus Sagan. Face-off won by Heinen. Back to Moore. Back to Juleson. Slap shot. Saved by Bishop. Didn't get all of it, but gets it out of the net. Rutta over to Radulov now. Radulov into the offensive zone. Down low. Stops in the circle. Checked from behind by Andrew Kopp. Kicks it over to John Moore. Now over to Matt Calvert. Back up to Heinen. Back to Calvert. Back to Heinen. Heinen loses control of the puck. Had Kopp down low, but lost control. Back to John Moore. More slap shot saved by Bishop. As again, the defenseman for the Stars like to pepper the goalie, trying to get that rebound, but nothing doing thus far with 3 minutes left in the first. Lindell back the other way. Back to Radulov. Kicked out and back out of the zone. And Rutta will be offsides for Dallas. Me still... Thank you, Mango Tango. Still, yeah, it's a lot of work, man. We're trying to launch this game. 5 weeks till launch. It's crunch time now. Stahl wins the faceoff back to Miller. Over to up to Hornquist now. And as down to Miller, shot misses high and wide. Looking for Matt Chapman from Oakland. That would be interesting. As this one back to the slot. Helm shot saved by Bishop. Oh, what a save by Bishop on the one-timer. Best scoring opportunity of the first for either team, I believe. Savard gets it as Dallas dumps it deep and back goes Seattle. Pass up to Stahl. Kicked away by, I'm not sure who that was for Dallas, but Stahl has to go and retrieve it in the pie slice. Circling now around with 15 seconds to go. Savard shot high and wide, missed the net. Lindell gets the puck now to the other pie slice. A few ticks left here in the first. Up to Gurionov. Gurionov checked at the blue line. And that will do it for the first period here. No, Darkstroke, we're releasing Cobra Kai in a month. Evil Dead's not releasing until later in 2021. Right now, the focus is on Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai Card Fighter. The end of 20 minutes of play here in Seattle's beautiful Key Arena. We have no score. Seattle outshot Dallas 9-4. That period's hits and faceoffs were split evenly. 7-7 hits, 2-2 faceoffs. Jordan, I think it's great. I think it's great. I think actually, I mean, it's great for the show. It's great for baseball fans. It's great for Xbox. Sony's probably not happy. It's going to probably cut into the sales on the PlayStation, but the developers got to be happy, and it'll be better for the brand overall. I think it's better for baseball. I think it's good overall. Chris, thank you for the subscription. Welcome back, buddy. Hope all is well. Glad to see at least that still works. Not everything's working here, unfortunately. I need to go back into my Streamlabs settings. I don't get all the notifications. But that one came through. Stahl versus Sagan. Sagan wins it back to Heiskanen. Knocked away at the blue line to Larson. Larson back up to Stahl. Passes up to Helm on the breakout. Helm down the left side. Kicks it back to the point for Dermott. Dermott across to Larson. Larson shot saved by Bishop. He'll cover with only a minute 20 gone here in the period. Not much, Chris. Just hanging in there, buddy. We are in game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals. We beat the Jets 4-1. Coyle versus Sagan now. Face-off one back to Coyle. Miller down low. His shot is blocked. Coyle, shot short side, saved by Bishop. Kicks it over to Klingberg. Klingberg over to Sagan now. Sagan on the breakout up to Ben. Ben, again, nursing a bit of an injury. His pass is deflected back. Klingberg now down low as the puck pinballs around. Heiskanen shot. Kemper saw it all the way. Easy save. Clears it out to Klingberg. Actually, it went right to Klingberg. Now the defense. Good job by Savard. Up to Colin Miller. His pass intercepted by Radulov. Radulov back intercepted by Duclair. Returning the favor. Duclair. Down to Coyle. Coyle tries to get it to Niederreiter, but Klingberg blocks it. Good defense again by Dallas. Ben stopped at center ice, but he gets it to Pavelski. Pavelski now all by himself. Poked away there. Tries to go short side around Kemper, but he makes the save. Miller back to Niederreiter. Back up to Duclair. Duclair back to Niederreiter. Niederreiter's pass again stopped by Brown. They're looking for that one-timer to try and beat Ben Bishop, the massive goalie in net, as the Kraken are offsides. So, Darkstroke, we're not doing a new game tomorrow because there's no new games out that are worth playing. Tomorrow, we are doing an old game, Mega Man X. What's up, Isaac? Hashtag crack it up. Nice. It has been a while. It's good to see you back, though, Chris. Face-off won by Dallas. The Super Bowl was a terrible game. The story behind the weekend, the halftime show, I do not know what the story is, Mango Tango, nor, honestly, I don't really care. I do like his music, but I don't like it enough to really care that much as Moore gets laid out, but the puck goes to Juleson anyway. Starts to break out to Brian Boyle. Boyle along the right side now. Boyle back to the blue line. Juleson there, checked from behind, but Moore recovers. Moore's shot deflects toward the net, goes wide. Boyle kicks the puck along the right side, and it's going to be a power play for the Kraken. All right, Mango Tango. Yeah, I thought it was a terrible game, the Super Bowl, Chris Tiger Harris. I mean, like, I don't mind Tampa Bay winning. I really don't, even though I did think, as Kevin Miller for holding goes to the Simmons, I did think it was going to be Kansas City's game. But obviously, as this faceoff is won back to Helm. Helm shot save, rebound. Rudda gets it, but actually Hornquist picks his pocket. As now circling Hornquist, Dermott pinching in. Oh, he missed the net. He had a chance, but he missed the net, did Dermott. As now down low, Hornquist backhander saved by Bishop. Heinen has it now, sends it around the boards to Duclair. Anthony Duclair, his shot down low. Heinen can't jam it home. Hornquist with the puck. Hornquist circling, shot saved by Bishop, and he'll freeze it in the crease with a minute 17 left in the power play. Okay, Mango Tango. Yeah, Chris, Tom Brady's got his 7th ring, greatest of all time, and at least in football. No doubt about that. Heinen versus Foxa now in the face-off dot to the right of Bishop. Okay, Mango Tango. Got it. Scratches on his face. Got it. This one cleared out by Dallas. Right, the fake bandages. I saw the fake bandages. Pass back up to Helm now on the breakout. Sent over back to Heinen. Heinen to Helm. Helm shot saved by Bishop. Bouncing puck. Alexiak is going to get it away from danger. And it'll be cleared all the way down. Colin Miller will go and get it with 10 minutes left in the period and a half a minute left in the power play. Over to Helm. Back up to Heinen, who just stays on side. Heinen back to the slot. Helm backhander saved by Bishop. And Jurgensen's will clear. Dickinson now fresh off the bench. Back to Jurgensen's. Heinen takes it away though. Helm back to Heinen, and he's just offsides. Right, the big fake bandages, right? But, okay. The finale, that's his story. Oh, okay, Mango Tango, gotcha. Yeah, definitely a lot of the flags were ticky-tack calls, Chris, no doubt. The roughing the personal foul against the offensive lineman, a couple of those holds. As Lucas Raymond, backhand shot saved by Bishop. Hutton gets it and sends it back the other way to Brown now. I gotcha, he's a character. I got it, yeah, he's, okay. I get it. I mean, it's a performance, right? It's all about a performance. So Jesper Foss now, long pass up to Eric Stahl, gets by him though, kicks towards the net. Bishop there will freeze it before Stahl can crash. This is the end game, you might say, for the weekend. Darkstroke, I would love if Russell Wilson became a Giant. Please, goodness gracious, let Russell Wilson come to the New York Giants. Please let us get a good quarterback. Heinen versus Pavelski to the right of Ben Bishop. Face-off won by Heinen, back to John Moore. Moore shot, kicked on through, deflected, saved by Bishop, though. Bishop standing on his head. Moore again. This shot is blocked cleanly to the left side. Kopp is there. Kopp down low. Heinen can't get a good shot off. It kicks into the corner. Lindell now races around, getting away from Kopp. Lindell down the left side now. His shot is blocked by Kopp. Kopp gets it back now at neutral ice. Passes across to Matt Calvert. Matt Calvert loses the puck to Pavelski in the right circle. Pavelski now back the other way for Dallas. 5 minutes left in the second. He has his pocket picked by Kopp. Kopp back the other way. Kopp to Heinen. Backhander saved by Bishop. Keeping his team tied here. This one goes high and wide over the net. Lindell gets it. Lindell now is the fourth line, giving some trouble for Dallas. As now back to Radulov. Over to Pavelski. Pavelski gets stapled against the boards. Big hit by Big John Moore. John Moore now back the other way. Circling in the zone, waiting for some help. John Moore now gets a shot, saved by Bishop. Bishop saw it all the way. Lindell again with the puck. Passes up to Sagan this time. 2:20 left in the second. Sagan has it knocked off his stick, but he recovers. Sagan down to Radulov. Shot, Kemper into deflection, save. Big save there. The puck got deflected off one of the Kraken there. Makes the save with the glove. Eric Stahl back the other way now. Eric Stahl into the offensive zone. Fresh off the bench. Stahl, slap shot, saved by Bishop. Finds it in the crease and covers with 50 seconds left in the period. Yeah, Weekend's got plenty left in the tank. A lot of great defense. I would do that in a heartbeat, Darkstroke. What's up, Nove? What's up, Logan? In a second, Logan. Coyle versus Sagan. Face-off won by Coyle. Back to Colin Miller. Colin Miller shot high and wide. Heskin now up to Radulov. Radulov across to Ben. Ben over to Klingberg on the breakout. Klingberg gains the offensive zone. Checked hard. Puck is knocked loose. 4 seconds left. One last chance maybe. Colin Miller by himself throws it towards the net. The buzzer sounds before it gets there, but Bishop makes the save anyway. Dab, dab. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure he'll start a new story, and there's your hydrate as well, Logan. At the end of 40, we have ourselves a scoreless game. Dallas did very little offensively, partially helped, of course, by that power play in the middle of the period. Only 3 shots, whereas Seattle had 15 shots on net that period, but Bishop looming large. 22-7 are the shots in favor of Seattle. Hits 14-10 in favor of Seattle, and the faceoffs are split 6-6. Ben Bishop is single-handedly trying to steal this series from the Kraken. Who will break through? Let's jump into the third period. Mango Tango, I have no idea who's going to be on the cover of 22. It does look great, Nove City. It does. Yes, I can't wait for MLB 21 as well. Gritty, I don't think they're going to do a mascot Mango Tango, but that would be very funny. Actually, that's not a far-fetched idea, though, for a flyer. As much as I hate to say it as a Rangers fan. You know what it would tick off a lot of Philadelphia Flyer fans? Put James Van Riemsdyk on the cover. Guy's having a great year, and everybody hates him for some reason. Oh no, our first-round pick is finally living up to his potential. Oh no, we're from Philly. Wah. Even though he had to go to Toronto to learn how to live up to his potential and then come back, but still. No more Among Us, because unfortunately there's a lot of really bad people out there, and I can't trust you guys on the chat anymore. So, takes only a couple people to ruin it for everyone. Hornquist shot, save, Bishop, and he'll catches it out of midair and makes the save. No, Logan, we're not playing Among Us. Sorry, Mango Tango, but honestly, I know a lot of Flyer fans, and for some reason, you guys just love to rag on James Van Riemsdyk. It's the truth. Stahl wins this back to Larson, back to Stahl, slap shot, saved by Bishop. Helm can't get it, now he does. Tries to make a pass through the slot, but Klingberg intercepts. Ben back to Radulov. Radulov checked off the puck there, nicely done. And back the other way comes Seattle. Can Seattle find a way to break through? Hornquist gets taken down, but he ends up finding the puck in the pie slice. Hornquist back down the Helm, and finally the scoreless tie is broken as Darren Helm on the backhand deflects it by Bishop. His third of the playoffs, his third in as many games, and Seattle's up 1-0 in Game 2. What's up, Travis? How's it going? Oh, really, Chris? No, it didn't, Darkstroke. It didn't. There was a few people. I don't know if you were here, actually. There were a few people in here who was talking a lot of garbage at the end. It wasn't good. What a goal, indeed. So finally, the scoreless tie is over. Radulov now back to Klingberg. Dallas, they know they need to score quickly. Not a lot of offense from Dallas this series, are really all the playoffs. As down low, Helm looking for number 2, shoots it wide. Klingberg now with the puck back the other way to Ben. Ben up to Pavelski. Pavelski gets taken out there by Larson. 5 minutes gone in the third. Now can Seattle add or even hold on to this lead? Duclair has the puck, kicks it back to the point, but a bad change means Miller's out of the zone. Seattle has to get back on side. Now here comes Colin Miller down the left side. Colin Miller puts on the brakes. Miller circling, looking for a shot. Say, and it actually doesn't get through. Kicked out of play with 13:40 left in the period. I did for a little while, Mango Tango, but I be a pro sucks. Be a pro sucks. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Darkstroke. Probably no more Among Us anymore, as this one's won by Seattle. Shot saved by Bishop again. Duclair cannot handle the rebound, and Lindell will get it now back the other way. Passing up to Gurionov. Gurionov now. Moving down low, checked off the puck. Savard intercepts his pass and starts to break out to Niederreiter. Niederreiter making a move through center ice. Back to the left circle, back to the point for David Savard. Savard slap shot high and wide. Actually deflected off of somebody as his stick exploded. There'll be a face-off in the Dallas zone. Wow, Chris, rolled his Chapman? Ooh. Yeah, probably not, Darkstroke. Glee doesn't like to play video games. Yeah, I mean, I went to the Rangers, Mango Tango, but it's obviously it's the #1 pick. I went to the Rangers, and, yeah, being pro sucks. It just really sucks, honestly, every year. Everything they do just doesn't make any sense. Shot by Bishop, saved by Bishop. Shot by Boyle, saved by Bishop. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mango Tango, but you're not going to see me do Be a Pro again. I did it at the beginning of when the game first came out. I didn't like it, and we're sticking with the Kraken for now. Boyle wins the faceoff back to John Moore. Moore can't get a shot off. Ben blocked it. Now back the other way for Dallas. He gets then laid out by Noah Juleson, but Seguin picks up the loose puck. Seguin, one-timer shot saved by Kemper. Juleson now with the puck, back up to Jesper Foss. Foss down the left side, 9 minutes left here in the third. Foss to Boyle. Boyle shot, and Brian Boyle scores! It looked like Jamie Benn might have screened Bishop, and Boyle is able to go top shelf blocker side and get it by Bishop for a huge insurance goal. It's Boyle's first to the playoffs, and it couldn't have come at a better time as the Kraken double their lead here late in the third. It's 2-0 Seattle. Yeah, thank you, Mango Tango. Yep, thank you. Yeah, well, he's doing all right. Yeah, we can get this shutout today. This will be good. Face-off won by Dallas. Klingberg now back for the Stars. Circling the neutral zone up to Ben. 8 minutes left here in the third. 2-0 Seattle lead, looking to go up 2-0 in the series. Seguin, shot saved by Kemper. Rebound poked away by Kemper as it cleared all the way out. Now a pass cut by Klingberg. Back up to Ben. Ben's pass is cut and it kicks to Klingberg, though. His slap shot is deflected into the corner. Klingberg fighting with Calvert. Loses it temporarily, gets it to Seguin. Back to Heskin at the blue line. Down low, shot saved by Kemper. Calvert fighting for it, finally gets it on the left side, sends it over to Juleson. Juleson, long pass up to Heinen, gets it out of the zone before getting checked at neutral ice. Now coming back, Radulov. Radulov has it poked away by Eric Stahl. Juleson back to his line mate, John Moore. John Moore up to Stahl. Across to Calvert. Shot saved by Bishop. Helm gets it in the trapezoid. Helm back to the point. Moore, not a lot on it. Poked away by Bishop. Hintz now with the puck. Hintz coming back the other way. Hintz will send it deep with 4 minutes left in the period. Moore now gets it behind the red line. Moore sends it up to Helm. Helm loses it at center ice to Heiskanen. Heiskanen now up to Brown. Brown now gains the offensive zone. Brown waiting for some help, circling in the right circle. Back to the slot. Miller's shot deflected. Into the corner. Fighting with it with Moore. Gets it out to Pavelski. Pavelski down low to Hintz. Hintz, his pass is intercepted by Helm. And Helm is going to send it all the way down. Unfortunately, it's going to be an icing, though. With 1:49 left in the third. Yeah, Ottawa does suck. Oh, they lost the shutout. I was hoping for a shutout. I got a DraftKings going tonight. It's a free league, so it's not actually betting, but I had the netminder for Hellebuck in net for them. Face-off won by Dallas, shot by Jurgensen, saved by Kemper, and he freezes it. What's wrong, yo? What's up? Why are you nervous? Stahl versus Foxa. 1.5 minutes left here in the third. 2-0 Seattle. Face-off won by Dallas. Lindell back to Miller. Down low to Gurionov. Dallas pulling their goalie. It's 6-on-5. Saved by Kemper on Jurgensen's. Now up to Hornquist. Hornquist along the right side. Hornquist getting a shot, and he scores! It's an empty net goal for Patrick Hornquist as he got the angle and easily buried it. That should be the nail in the coffin here with 51 seconds left. Hornquist's second of the playoffs. Remember, this is only his third game. He missed the first 4 games against Winnipeg with a lingering concussion. But he sheaths the sword as he puts the nail in the coffin. 3-0 Seattle. Indeed we are, Jar. Indeed we are. You'll be all right, what's up? You'll be all right. Pirates win it. Pirates versus Pirates. Face off won by Coyle, excuse me, back, and now Dermott has it. Dermott tries to get it deep, can't. Niederreiter does. Actually puts it on net. Bishop there. He'll freeze it. Okay, Logan. Whatever, dude. You know, Chris, I hope that's true. I actually said Dodgers versus White Sox yesterday. I don't know if all the Yankee bets are going to pay off. I hope they do. I hope you're right. But I don't know anymore, honestly. Face-off won by Dallas. Jurgensen's with the puck, especially after Bauer went to the Dodgers. Gurrianov now, down low, his pass, one-timer, and Foxka scores. There goes the shutout. Oh, bad defense there, out of position for Seattle. Foxka gets his third of the playoffs on the one-timer. So the shutout goes by the wayside as Dallas gets one late over the glove of Kemper. It's 3-1. Yeah, sorry, man. The Orioles are not going to be good this year, Chris. I'm sorry. Coyle versus Foxa now. 31 seconds left in the period, in the game. Face-off won by Coyle. Gurrianov and Jurgensen's the assists. Pass up to Niederreiter. Niederreiter, slap shot saved by Bishop. Surprised they didn't try and pull Bishop there. But I think they kind of know the writings on the wall as well. Coyle versus Sagan. Face-off won by Sagan, back to Lindell. Lindell back the other way. Up to Ben. They are going to pull Bishop now. It's probably too little too late, though. Big check there. Charlie Coyle gets the puck. Coyle, long pass, tries to get it to Duclair, but Miller intercepts with a few seconds left. His pass back to Brown, shot saved by Kemper. Rebound, what a save there on Sagan, as this is cleared out of the zone, and that'll do it. A couple of nice kick saves there by Kemper. He's tested with the last couple seconds. That'll help the old save percentage. Yeah, Chris Davis is terrible, Tiger Harris. Oh, man. Yeah, how many more years left on the Chris Davis deal? So the Seattle Kraken win 3-1 here at home. They hold serve. They win both home games and go up 2-0 in the series after winning a nail-biter in overtime 3-2 and then score 3 in the third to beat the Stars 3-1 here in Game 2 as we now head to Dallas for Game number 3. He had like one good year, Mango Tango. Ben Bishop, your number 3 star. No surprise there with that tremendous save percentage. Your number 2 star, Brian Boyle, who of course had what is now the game-winning goal and a hit. Seattle outshot Dallas 32-15, out-hit them 18-14, face-offs 14-11 in favor of Dallas. And Patrick Hornquist, who had the empty netter and also assisted on the first goal, along with a hit, is your number 1 star. There it is, the primary assist to Helm that finally broke this scoreless tie open. Cracking it good. The crackheads are cracking it good. Seattle Kraken crack back. So there we go. We'll go up now 2-0 in this best-of-7 series. As we see in the East, the Canes and Flyers tied at 1. Buffalo up 2-0 over the Leafs. And meanwhile, San Jose and St. Louis are tied at 1. Wow, that is surprising, Mango Tango. Montreal was clicking on all cylinders for a while. They've kind of come back down to earth a little bit, though. They've been struggling lately, I think. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know what you meant in real life. Yeah. So the Kraken now head down to Dallas. Big D, the Lone Star State. For game number 3 here in the Western Conference Semifinals. Yeah, there's a lot of offensive talent on that team, Mango Tango. But it doesn't click. It just doesn't ever come together. Bishop there, see now 4-3-2. Still a stellar save percentage, 1.98 GAA, 2 shutouts in the playoffs. Darcy Kemper, 6-1, an 89 even save percentage and a shutout. Of course, a good game, too, helped that out a little bit. Stahl versus Sagan. We are underway here. This one back to Klingberg. Klingberg taken down there nicely by Dermott. Stahl gets the pass, and now back the other way. Here comes Eric Stahl. Pass one-timer, poked away, missed the Bishop just barely there. I think that was Hornquist just a little too much, and the shot goes wide. And now a huge hit, and Sagan is down as Dermott absolutely turned him inside out. And now Dermott versus Ben, and it's right hands. The two of them just exchanging bombs as they spin around near the sin bin, which they'll both be heading to shortly. Dermott has his brain bucket knocked off. Another right hand by Ben, and down goes Dermott. Oh, a rare fight loss for the Kraken as Jamie Benn triumphantly skates to the sin bin, and this Dallas crowd is rocking here at the American Airlines Arena in Dallas. Panarin is very good, Logan. I don't know if he's the best in hockey. I would definitely not say right now, for sure. Okay, you don't know how that works. I don't believe you, but that's cool if it's true. Pavelski versus Coyle. Won by Pavelski over to Klingberg. Duclair knocks it away. Back the other way now. Duclair checked at the blue line. Klingberg back to Pavelski. Pavelski takes the offensive zone. Comes down low. Passes back to Radulov. Down low. Shot might have hit the outside of the cage. Not sure if Kemper got any of that one. Back the other way come the Kraken. Niederreiter. Shot on Bishop. Save. Rebound into the corner. Duclair. Tough angle shot. Easily blocked. Good forecheck here as Klingberg now sends it, finally gets out of the zone over to Hintz. Hintz down low in the left circle. Pass to Heiskanen. Heiskanen down low. His pass intercepted. Why did he not shoot? No idea. Now a long outlet pass to Coyle. Coyle puts on the brakes. Coyle back to the slot. Miller's shot. Backhands wide. Back to the line. Savard, his shot is blocked. Heiskanen now gets it back the other way. Good night, Mango Tango. Take care, buddy. Shot saved by Kemper. Kicked in low front now over to Miller. Miller up to Stahl. Finds Hornquist. Hornquist back the other way. Hornquist to Stahl. Shot saved by Bishop. Rebound. It's loose in the crease before Bishop finds it and shovels over. I believe that's Kevin Miller. And now over to Jurgensen's. Jurgensen's now back the other way in through neutral ice. Circling. Passes up to Foxka at the center line with the only goal in Game 2 for Dallas. Back to Blake Como. Now over to Hornquist, who gains the offensive zone. Tries to pass back to John Moore, but it's intercepted. And now circling his own zone is Dallas as they get it over to Heiskanen now. 9 minutes gone here in this first period. Foxa taken out, nicely checked by Juleson as he sends it deep. Brian Boyle now back the other way for Seattle. Boyle along the right side. He had the game-winning goal in Game 2. His short side shot saved by Bishop, and he freezes it. You see there now Darren Helm leading the Kraken in points after his Game 2 goal. Dickinson versus Boyle to the left of Bishop. Face-off won by Dickinson, back to Lindell. Lindell passes up to Dickinson, over to Hutton. Hutton gains the zone, but he's knocked out quickly. Lindell at center ice, he's taken out by Brian Boyle. And here comes Boyle on a breakaway! And Boyle, what a save by Bishop! He tried to go around him, but Bishop said, no, sir! Oh, what a denial on the breakaway of Brian Boyle. And now back the other way. Here comes Lindell on a breakaway. Oh, we've got offense back and forth, but nobody's scoring. And now here comes Jesper Foss. Foss pass, Heinen shot, saved by Bishop. Lindell now back the other way. Frantic, fast action here in the first. But nobody scored as this is poked back to Dermott. A little worse for where leaves it for his goalie Kemper. He puts it over to Kopp. Kopp over to Larson. Larson up to Calvert. Matt Calvert now down the left side. Calvert putting on the brakes, sends it back to Larson, but intercepted by Ben. Jamie Benn now back the other way. He gets absolutely laid out, and Calvert sends it back to Larson to regroup in their own zone. Up to Heinen. Danton Heinen down low, puts into the slot, loose puck. It's in the crease. Bishop finds it. It's under his right leg. Logan, I could have maybe made an argument for that maybe 5 or 6 years ago for McDonough, but I think you don't know what you're talking about as usual. And the Stars, I mean, they're a good team if they ever start playing games again because of COVID. Pavelski versus Coyle, face-off won by Pavelski. Radulov with the puck. 4 minutes left here in the period. Rattleoff checked at the blue line. Niederreiter gets it up to John Moore. He has it poked away. Coyle pushes it back to Niederreiter. They regroup at neutral ice, and Niederreiter gets it over the blue line. Niederreiter, tough shot, big rebound. Coyle, it scoots to the crease, and Foxa clears it out of danger. Sends it up to Blake Como. Como now across the blue line, into the slot. Shot, easy save for Kemper with the left leg. Moore sends it over to Juleson with 2.5 left. Up to Niederreiter along the right side. Niederreiter puts in the brakes. Right circle, slap shot, save, rebound. Oh, and it just kicked wide, and Stahl couldn't push it past Bishop. It's behind the net. Oh, that was a golden opportunity, and the Kraken just could not recover. Duclair now fighting along the right side with Como. Gets it over to Rutta, who had an assist last game, if I remember correctly. Over to Como. Como down low. Passes back to Rutta. Backhand shot saved by Kemper. He'll hold with 8 seconds left in the period. Stahl had it in the crease, but it got jammed, I believe, against the post. Logan, you're just talking like an idiot. Again, I know it's your MO, but come on. Face-off one back to Klingberg. Down to Brown. Brown to Hintz. Shot saved by Kemper. 2 seconds left in the period in front. Jam tries to jam it home, but Kemper is there to deny him as the buzzer sounds. Again, at the end of 20 minutes of play, we are scoreless here in the Western Conference semifinals between the Kraken and the Stars, as defense shines through again. Seattle out shooting Dallas 10-6 that period, out hitting them 8-3. Face-offs 5-0. All face-offs won by Dallas. That is a rare occurrence, at least thus far in the playoffs. The only penalty minutes, of course, were the fight between Dermott and Ben. I used to play Rocket League, Logan. For me to get back onto it now would make no sense. The the learning curve isn't there. Stahl versus Pavelski now, as Sagan is still injured. Looks like he's going to miss the rest of the game. So the Stars are down a forward. Dermott shot, save, rebound. High and wide, popped it up into the sky for Helm in the slice. Helm sends it towards the net. Easy save for Bishop, and he freezes it. Oh, yeah, we're in the playoffs, Chris. This is Game 3 of the Western Conference semis. Playoffs, they're a different story, my friend. Stahl versus Pavelski to the right of Bishop, who's made 12 saves tonight. Larson, shot saved by Bishop. He'll smother it again. Remember, it was Larson who, of course, had that game-winning goal in Game 1 of overtime as his pass intercepted by Ben there. Heiskanen up to Pavelski, checked at the point. Kraken are falling all over each other, but finally Larson gets it. Back over to Dermott. Dermott up to Hornquist, has his pocket picked by Ben. Salary cap is on. Always play with the salary cap on. Pass up to Hornquist. Hornquist along the right side. Passes looking for Larson. There was nobody there. Now a shot, odd angle shot saved by Bishop. Klingberg gets it out of the crease. Back the other way comes Dallas. Pocket picked temporarily. And offsides are the Stars. Yes, this is round 2, Chris. This is round 2. We beat the Jets 4-1. And now we're up 2-0 here in round 2. Coyle versus Foxa. Neutral zone face-off. Won by Foxa, back to Klingberg. Over to Jurgensen. He gets taken out big time there by Savard. David Savard now tries to send up, make a pass. Oh, he actually gets it back himself temporarily. Kicks it forward to Coyle. Coyle can't make a pass, though, as he gets laid out. And Jurgensen's come back the other way. 3-on-2 for Dallas. Jurgensen's pass to Klingberg. Blocked by Miller. Never got through. Good job by Colin Miller. As he breaks out now to Anthony Duclair. To Coyle. To Niederreiter. And he scores! That's how you do the 3-on-2. Duclair took a hit, but he got it to Coyle. Coyle fed Niederreiter. And Niederreiter buries his third of the playoffs. And he breaks the scoreless tie. As Niederreiter beats Bishop, blocker side, it's 1-0 Kraken. Perfect pass, perfect shot. They've needed to be perfect to beat Bishop this series. Unfortunately, they have been more often than not. Face-off won by Dallas again. Lindell over to Miller, poked away by Raymond. Fost gets it. Fost up to Moore, back to Fost. Foss gets across the blue line, but then loses it to Lindell. Back down to Hutton. Hutton gets taken out. Foxa back to the slot. Nobody there. Miller back to Jurgensen's. Down to Hutton. Shot misses high and wide. Moore gets it in the trapezoid. Kicks it along to Juleson. Juleson now back across to Foss. Up to Brian Boyle. Back to Jesper Foss. Foss gains the zone. Back to Boyle. Shot, save, rebound. None as Bishop finds it and covers it in the crease. A sweep would be terrific, Chris. We'll see what happens there as you see the top 10 hits in the playoffs. John Moore, number 7. Heinen versus Dickinson to the left of Bishop. Face-off, won by Heinen to Calvert. Calvert's shot blocked by Miller. Gets it out to Gurionov. Gurionov checked, but he gets it up to Hutton. Hutton down low, shot through a screen, saved by Kemper. Now big check there, big bad turnover. Hutton down low, backhander saved by Kemper. And he kicks it out to Kopp, who can't get it out of the zone. Dickinson down low, knocked away by Larson. Good stick check there by the defenseman. Alexiak pinching in, takes a shot, save again. Kemper kicks it out to Larson, and Larson will get the breakout going himself. Larson, who had the game-winning goal in game 1. Kopp, a shot blocked, rebound, kicks it towards Bishop. Easy save with the left pillow. Back to Alexiak. Alexiak now on the breakout. Down the left side, checked as he gets to the point, but he sends it deep. Dermott gives chase for Seattle. 7 minutes left here in the second. 1-0 Seattle lead. Up to Kopp on the breakout. Gives it to Heinen. Has his pocket picked by Alexiak, who pushes it back to Gurionov. Gurionov gains the offensive zone, but he's checked. Loses it. Dickinson turnover. Shot save. Rebound goes wide. Oh, a golden opportunity for the Stars as Jamie Dickinson forces a huge turnover. Now Heinen. Hornquist. Rebound. Scores! Patrick Hornquist gets an insurance goal! It's 2-0 Kraken! He gets his own rebound, goes to the backhand, and pushes it by Bishop! His third of the playoffs! His third of the series! And the Kraken are up 2-0! Yes, GLZP, I am a Ranger fan. Yes. Stahl versus Pavelski, center ice. 5 minutes left in the second. Face-off, won by Dallas, back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen to Ben, he's checked hard. Hornquist passed across, dangerous pass through the slot. Miller gets it out now to Stahl. Eric Stahl down the left side. Slap shot, saved by Bishop. Oh, almost got by him, almost a softie, but he found it in the crease. I thought he had it, but he lost it for a second. Pavelski now, neutral ice up to Radulov. Radulov checked hard, bit of a log jam. Hornquist finally gets away with the puck, comes down low behind his own net with 3 minutes to go. Up to Helm, now over to Stahl. Back to Helm, but he's offsides with 2:46 left in the second. Pavelski versus Coyle, neutral zone face-off. Face-off won by Coyle, back to John Moore. Moore up to Anthony Duclair. Duclair, who assisted on the first goal. Duclair back to Juleson. Shot goes wide. Niederreiter keeps it in, who scored that first goal. Niederreiter, his pass intercepted by Brown. Back the other way, 2-on-2. Moore versus Brown. Brown checked off of it by Moore in the left pie slice. Circling back around, long pass to Niederreiter. Niederreiter gets by the defense. Bad move there. Niederreiter's pass, though. Klingberg with the recovery bails out his line mate. And back the other way comes Dallas with only a few seconds left in the period. Pavelski, oh, he's tripped up. That's nothing called, though. Wow. And Coyle will send it deep, and that should do it for the second. At the end of 40 minutes of play here at American Airlines Arena in Dallas, Texas, the Dallas Stars have yet to score, and the Seattle Kraken are up 2-0. Oh. Don't mind me just getting a couple text messages. Just want to see what those say. Huh. Seattle out shooting Dallas 20-10, out hitting them 19-6. They actually won that face-off period in face-offs 5-3, 8-5 in favor of Dallas though overall. And again, the big one, they're up 2-0. The Giants, like the New York Giants, Chris, we need a quarterback still. In my opinion, Daniel Jones still sucks. He's still a dumpster fire. As we head to the third, and also just so you guys know, just to give me a second to catch my breath, I'm probably going to run and also go to the bathroom. I'm going to probably run a commercial after this game before we go to game 4. Stahl versus Pavelski. Face-off won by Pavelski, back to Klingberg. Klingberg, his pass gets to Ben. Ben down low, and he goes 5-hole. Opened up Kemper down low, poked it on through. Good defense. He was going to try and go around him, but it actually allowed him to go back through the 5-hole. His second of the playoffs, his second this series. He also scored in game 1. And just like that, Dallas is back in this one. It's 2-1. Pavelski versus Stahl now against center ice. Face-off won this time by Stahl. Sends it over to Larson. Dermott now circling on the left side. Dermott back to Stahl. Bad pass there. Intercepted easily by Klingberg. Klingberg moving in 2-on-1. Down low. Passes back to the slot through a screen. I don't know if it got through, but it bounces back to Radulov. To Klingberg, who sends it further deep. Stahl lets it roll around to Hornquist. Hornquist, his pass goes errantly and kicks to Pavelski. Pavelski is checked hard. Goes deep now to Ben. Ben back to the point. Klingberg pinching into Radulov. Radulov, his pocket is picked and it kicks to Helm. Helm gets it back to Stahl. Eric Stahl tries to get it to Hornquist. Bad pass. Kick toward the net actually, and Bishop had to push it away. Good forecheck there by Stahl as he picks the pocket of someone, and then shot saved by Bishop, and he'll hold it against his shoulder. Almost 5 minutes gone here in the third. Seattle nursing a 1-goal lead after that early goal given up by, scored by Dallas. Coyle versus Foxa. Face-off won by Foxa, back to Jurgensen's. Jurgensen's passes up to Como. Como sends it deep. Savard will get it in the pie slice behind his own net. Back up to Duclair. Duclair on the breakout. Through neutral ice, gains the offensive zone. Duclair back to the slot. Coyle shot, backhander save by Bishop. Lindell clears it over to Como, and Como now back the other way. Como sends it deep. Savard gives chase for Seattle with 7 minutes gone in the period. Savard up to Coyle. Coyle cross ice to Niederreiter. Nino Niederreiter down the right side. Puts on the brakes and makes a circle. Shot saved by Bishop. Bounces right up into his glove. And with 12 minutes left in the period and possibly the game, it's still 2-1 Seattle as we have face-off to Bishop's left. Brian Boyle, Jamie Dickinson in the face-off dot. Face-off won by Boyle, back to John Moore. Across to Juleson, back to Moore. Shot, easy save for Bishop, saw it all the way. Dickinson now with the puck, back the other way for Dallas. Dickinson puts in the brakes to Gurianov. Shot goes wide, might have hit somebody's stick. Boyle back to Fost now on the breakout. Fost cuts through neutral ice. Fost up the middle. Fost one-timer. Lucas Raymond, the rookie, shoots it wide. He was being checked from behind. Not an easy shot there as Kevin Miller gets it up to Hutton. Hutton now neutral ice, pass up to Dickinson. Dickinson down low, poked away nicely by Juleson. Dickinson back to Hutton. Hutton back to Gurianov's backhand shot saved by Kemper from the slot. Juleson gets it. Pass up to Lucas Raymond. Raymond gets into the neutral zone. Gets by one, but can't get by the second star. Boyle picks up the loose puck, however. Brian Boyle circling. Boyle back to the blue line. John Moore, another slap shot deflected off the blocker of Bishop. Gurianov now with the rebound, starting back the other way. Gurianov now into neutral ice. His pass is intercepted by Moore. He gets it back over to Juleson. Back to Moore in his own zone as he starts back the other way now. John Moore just off sides as he's slowed up at the blue line with 6:47 left in the third. Heinen versus Pavelski. Neutral ice faceoff. Won by Heinen, back to Larson. Up to Dermott now. Dermott down the left side. Circling. Back to Kopp. Andrew Kopp shot saved by Bishop. Heinen gets it away. Down low. Kopp shot save again. Heinen can't bury the rebound. Good job on defense. An even better job by Bishop goaltending. Now back the other way comes Pavelski. Up to Hintz, but he's offsides. Oh, a late hit. Nothing called. Hintz is not happy. Him and Dermott have words, but nothing happening. Coyle versus Foxa now. Neutral zone face-off. 5:08 left in the period. Face-off won by Dallas, back to Alexiak. He'll send it deep, giving chase and getting there first is Dermott. 4.5 left. The clock is now the enemy of the Stars as much as the Kraken is. Duclair down the left side. Back to the point, intercepted by Jurgensen. Niederreiter returns the favor. Shot might have hit the crossbar as it goes high. I believe Bishop did get a piece of it, though. Alexiak back to Jurgensen. Huge couple of turnovers there. Loose puck, Larson gets it. Back to Duclair. Duclair loses the puck to Foxov. Jurgensen shot nicely blocked there by Charlie Coyle. Giving up the body, making sure it doesn't get through. Como now back the other way, picking the pocket in the neutral zone. Jurgensen's down low, one-timer. Como shot saved by Kemper, and he covers it in the crease, just outside the crease with 1.5 minutes to go. Heinen, Pavelski to the left of Kemper. This is a huge face-off here. Won by Pavelski, back to Rutta, to Alexiak. Shot through a screen, saved by Kemper. Puts it over to Savard. 1 minute left, up to Heinen. Heinen to Calvert. Calvert, a slap shot. Easy save by Bishop, who then covers it in the crease. 52 seconds left here in the period. Pavelski versus Stahl now to the right of Bishop. Face-off won by Stahl, back to Miller. Shot high and wide. Radulov gets it off the boards, up to Pavelski. Bishop looking to the bench. Now he's getting the call. Here he goes. And it's Klingberg picks Stahl's pocket. Helm back to Savard. The net is empty. Back up to Helm. Has it poked away. Savard gets it back again. And now Bishop goes back in the net with 30 seconds left. As he couldn't get all the way to the bench. Too much pressure there. Now he gets to the bench. 30 seconds left. It's 6-on-5. Back the other way, Savard. Long pass to Hornquist. Hornquist, empty net. Oh, he just missed it wide. That would have been the nail in the coffin. 15 seconds left for Dallas. Gurianov, back up to Heiskanen. To Hintz, gains the zone. 9 seconds left. Down low, one-timer shot saved by Kemper. And he freezes it with 6 seconds left. Can the Kraken hold on and take a commanding 3-0 lead in the series? Heinen, Pavelski, huge face-off to the right of Kemper. Won by Heinen. Back to John Moore. Moore, long pass up to Kopp. They got it out of the zone, and that's going to do it. The Kraken hold on. They get a pair of second-period goals, and they make them stand up. And the Dallas Stars and their pitiful offense are on the brink. It's 3-0 Kraken, Game 4 here in Dallas in 2 nights. What's up, Styles? An early goal in the third period made it close, but Dallas could not get anything else. Patrick Hornquist with a backhand goal, the game winner. He's your number 3 star. Also had a hit. Seattle outshot Dallas 28-15, out-hit them 23-9. Jamie Benn, your number 2 star, had the only goal for Dallas. No surprise there. 12-10 were the face-offs, so almost 50-50. And your number 1 star, actually goes well, Ben Bishop. I get that. 26 saves, 92.9 save percentage. But again, he's the loser here tonight. Kemper, the winner. And the Stars are on the brink. We now quickly look before I go run a commercial and I run to the bathroom. Yeah, I saw the trade. I saw the trade, Styles. They signed him to an extension. I saw the trade. It was a 3-team trade. San Jose up 2-1 over St. Louis. Buffalo up 3-0 over Toronto. Flyers up 2-1 over Carolina. And, of course, our Kraken are up 3-0 over Dallas. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'm going to run a quick commercial. Guys, I'll be right back. Commercial over. All right, needed that. Happens. All right. So let's see if we can finish off the clean sweep of the Dallas Stars, and then we'll see. We're probably going to play the Sharks, but we'll see what happens. Let's go. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait for the weekend. And I'm not talking about the band or the singer, performer, whatever he calls himself. All right, Game 4 down in American Airlines Arena in Dallas. To the American Airlines Center. Stahl versus Pavelski, center ice. Won by Pavelski, back to Heiskanen. Back over to Hintz. Hintz moving down low. Checked, but gets it back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen in the right circle. Radulov knocked away by Dermott. Had a chance in the slot, but no luck. This one back the other way now. Coming through is Hornquist. Hornquist along the left side. Kicks it back to the point, but Dermott pinched in and no one was there. Larson goes back and circles the wagons for Seattle. Larson checked hard against the right boards. And actually, wow, they're going to call a penalty here against Heiskanen for tripping. You get to skate behind him and take out his left leg, it looked like. No, just got really just, kind of like just slashed the back of his leg and he went down. No surprise there. So, Stahl versus Jurgensen to the left of Bishop. The power play has not been working much for Seattle. We'll see if that changes here, though. Coyle shot blocked by Stahl. Stahl back to Coyle shot. Saved by Bishop. Beautiful one-timer there. Foss now moving in. His shot doesn't get through. It's deflected in the corner. Alexiak will clear all the way down. Colin Miller will give chase in the trapezoid. Colin Miller now back the other way. Long pass up to Eric Stahl at center ice. Stahl gains the zone. Settling things down here, waiting for reinforcements. Everybody pinching in. Stahl back to Foss at the center point. Shot saved by Bishop. He'll glove it, freeze it. It'll be a face-off to his left. Heinen versus Faksa now. A minute gone here on the power play. 3 gone in the period. Face-off won by Heinen. Back to Duclair. Across to Dermott. Dermott now circling. Passing back across. Knocked away from Helm. Good job there. And Seattle will have to recover now back in the neutral zone. Hornquist regains the offensive zone. He's checked hard. Loose puck. Recovered there. Dermott, as things fall apart. His shot blocked. Second shot blocked. Does not get through. And Rutto will clear. Some unfortunate luck there. No puck luck as Duclair goes back and gets it. And up to Helm. Helm along the left side. His slap shot is poked away. He'll recover it again, though, and get back to Duclair. His shot is blocked. Does not get through. Again, good defense here from Dallas. And the power play ends with only a couple of shots on net. This shot gets through, though. Rebound cannot be handled. Heinen had a good shot. It was a better rebound. And then, unfortunately, none of the Kraken can get to it. Como now gets absolutely obliterated. As up to Heinen now, back the other way. Heinen, slap shot, save, Bishop, and he'll freeze it. As you see there, Radulov, 3 goals, 5 assists, leads the Stars in points in the playoffs. He's the only Star who's consistently scoring, as Ben versus Boyle now. Face-off won by Ben, back to Klingberg, as the injury to Sagan has really forced Dallas to mix up their lines here in Game 4. Miller sends it around to Foss. Jesper Foss up to Brian Boyle. Boyle back cross ice, misses it. Lucas Raymond. Brown gets it, sends it deep. Miller goes back and gets it with 12 and a half left here in the first. Colin Miller up to Brian Boyle, up to Lucas Raymond down the left side. Raymond back to Boyle, shot saved, and then it kicks in, and they're going to say it counts! Brian Boyle crashed the net, got the shot off the rebound. I thought it might have been kicked in off his skate, but the ref says it's a good goal as it squeezes through the 5-hole, and it's 1-0 Seattle here in the first. Raymond will get the primary assist. Bishop can't believe no call, no interference called, and the loose puck just trickles in, knuckles in past Bishop. It's 1-0 early here for Seattle. 9 minutes gone. Pavelski versus Boyle. Raymond and Miller the assists. Face-off won by Brian Boyle. Back to Miller. His second goal of the playoffs. His second of the series. This one knocked away. Miller gets it back at center ice. Sends it across the line to Raymond. Raymond gains the offensive zone. Lucas Raymond circling now. Shot saved by Bishop. Gloved easily. There'll be another face-off to his left. You see there Moore, Savard, and Larson now in the top 10 in hits. I think that was, 5, 6, and 10 respectively. Heinen versus Pavelski. Face-off won by Heinen, back to John Moore. Moore's shot, it hit the crossbar off of Bishop, I believe, is now Radulov back the other way. Radulov gets taken out at the blue line. Kopp back to Heinen, back to Kopp. Looking for a pass, but instead he's just going to take it himself as much as he can. Kopp now checked, recovers. Good job fighting it off. Rebound, and Andrew Kopp scores! Oh, that's a powerful move by our big man there. As he makes the shot, Bishop makes the initial save. The rebound kicks right to him, though, and Kopp slides it behind Bishop for his third of the playoffs. And just like that, Seattle, who has been struggling to score early in this series, has scored twice in the first. And from the lesser lines, the third and the fourth line contributing, and yep, just getting it by the left skate of Bishop is Kopp. And it's 2-0 Kraken. Coyle versus Pavelski now at center ice with 9 minutes left in the first. Heinen the only assist. Rutto with the puck now, sends it over to Pavelski. Pavelski down to Radulov, one-timer. Oh, and just like that, Dallas gets one right back. Kemper got stretched out there trying to play both the shot and the pass. We've seen this before, and Hintz gets his first of the playoffs. You're getting some unlikely contributions from some unlikely characters. And suddenly it's a 2-1 game. We might have ourselves a high-scoring game for once in this series. It's already 2-1. Coyle, Dickinson, center ice. So Dallas answers only 43 seconds after Seattle scores their second. Face-off won by Coyle. Larson tries to send it back up the board, but he's checked. Dickinson gets the puck, gives it back to Hutton. Hutton in the neutral zone. Makes a move. Hutton gains the zone now. Has it poked away by Larson before he can get the shot off. Back the other way to Niederreiter. Niederreiter along the right side sends it over to Charlie Coyle. Charlie Coyle down low, faked the slap shot, then went to the wrister. Rebound, bouncing around in the crease, and Bishop kicks it to Rada. Oh, he had trouble finding that one before. Now Hutton will send it deep, and Dermott will give chase for Seattle. 5.5 left in the first. Another one-goal lead right now for Seattle. Eric Stahl, shot save, rebound, and Niederreiter scores! Stahl shot for the rebound. It went right off the left pillow and right to Niederreiter, who gets his fourth of the playoffs and re-gives the Kraken a 2-goal lead. Actually, didn't hit the pillow, hit him square in the chest, but Bishop couldn't handle it. Tried to deaden the puck, instead it bounced right to Niederreiter's stick, and Niederreiter pushes it past Bishop on the backhand, and it's 3-1. And actually, just barely. It looks like it kicked in off the skate. It did look like Bishop got a piece of it. Stahl versus Ben now, center ice. Dermott the other assist. Stahl wins it back to Miller. Now over to Savard. Savard along the left side. Back to the point for Hornquist. Across to Miller. Miller shot through a screen, saved by Bishop. Kevin Miller clears it away from danger. He'll send it deep. David Savard will give chase and get it in the trapezoid, cutting off Ben. Gets it up to Helm. Helm checked at center ice, but it kicks to Stahl. Eric Stahl, shot saved by Bishop. Rebound, Hornquist. Save again by Bishop. Hornquist gets it again in the corner. Foxa now with the puck. Makes a move, leaves it for Brown. Has it poked away at the point, though. Good defense again by Seattle. Miller, back to Savard. Up to Lucas Raymond through center ice. Lucas Raymond now. Loses the puck, but it's recovered by Hornquist. Hornquist back looking for Raymond. Instead, it kicks to Juleson at the blue line. Having to recover is Seattle. Miller with the puck. Throws it towards the net. Easy save for Bishop into the corner. Pavelski there with only a few seconds left in the period. Pavelski along the left side up to Radulov. Has it poked away. Raymond will clear. And that's the end of the first period. At the end of 20 minutes of play here in Game 4 of American Airlines Center, The Dallas Stars are on the brink. A gloss here would knock him out of the playoffs in a clean sweep. A soft goal from Brian Boyle broke it open early, and thus far Seattle is thinking about the next round. It's 3-1 at the end of 20. Now, Seattle outshooting Dallas 17-1. The only shot on net for Dallas went in. That's a terrible save percentage for Kemper. Hits are even 4 apiece. Seattle has won 66% of the faceoffs, 6-3. They are 0 for 1 on the power play. I mean, 17 shots in a period. That is an offensive onslaught, folks. Pavelski, Stahl, center ice. Here we go. Period 2 here in Dallas. Won by Pavelski, back to Klingberg. Klingberg to Radulov. Down low, intercepted. Hintz gets it. Shot. Well, there's a save for Kemper. 50% now is his save percentage. Up along the right side is Helm. It's 2-on-0. And an easy one-time goal for Stahl. Helm snuck behind the defense. Everybody gave chase. And Stahl was just sitting there near the crease. And not an easy goal for Eric Stahl. No chance for Bishop on the soft redeflection. It's 4-1 Seattle. Coyle now versus Pavelski at center ice a minute into the period. Stahl's third of the playoffs from Helm and Hornquist. Pavelski, one-time shot saved by Kemper. Back to Savard. Long pass to Duclair. Duclair turning on the Jets. Anthony Duclair. Shot saved by Bishop as he turned it around and tried to get him out of position. And now a big hit by Niederreiter. Niederreiter, Duclair, and Duclair scores the backhand. It's 5-1 Seattle. Oh, goodness. Talk about putting your foot on the gas, folks. This was a close series right up until now. His fourth of the playoffs, Duclair, and that's it for Ben Bishop. He's going to get the hook. Probably the end of the season. He'll finish the season on the bench. Not a good feeling for Ben Bishop, who finally seems to have proven that he's human. He just can't do it anymore. Standing on his head to try and get Dallas further into the playoffs as Lindell versus Ben. Ben knocked off the puck. Just no chance there. Lindell at center ice. Back to Brown. Shot backhander saved by Kemper. He's checked off the puck. Boyle up to Fost. Fost now gets behind the defense. Fost back to Lucas Raymond. Shot saved by Ettinger. And he holds. Indeed, Isaac. Indeed. Rest in peace, Ben Bishop. Look, he had a 93 save percentage, folks. He was doing everything he could to keep his team in it. But the truth of the matter is just it finally caught up to him. Just pure exhaustion, and the Kraken, an unending onslaught. As this goes down to Hornquist from Moore. Puck goes wide on the shot on Ettinger. Hornquist gets it. Shot, save again by Ettinger into the pie slice. Helm gets it back. Helm circling, backhander, shot, save. Ettinger covers it in the crease. 13:53 left in the second. And Seattle, not exactly taking their foot off the gas, but definitely a sigh of relief, as this is their first not close game of the series. Dermott, gets laid out, does Larson. Dermott tries to get it back to one of his line mates, Calvert now. Back over to Heinen. Heinen circling. He's knocked out of the zone. They're going to be offsides. Tried to keep it in. Good pressure there from Dallas. But not much puck luck as Pavelski versus Heinen now. Neutral zone face-off won by Heinen. Back to Larson. Up to Dermott. Dermott slap shot. Easy save for Ettinger. He'll freeze it for another face-off with 12:15 left in the period. And knowing the Kraken, expect them to roll the third and fourth line now a little more frequently, as long as this one stays this score. Kopp with the puck. He had a goal tonight. Kopp to Heinen to Larson. Tries to get it back to Heinen, but Miller intercepts. Radulov back the other way for Dallas. Radulov checked hard. Not to say they're not going to roll everybody, but you'll see shorter shifts for the top two lines and longer ones for the third and fourth as Kopp has it knocked away. He retrieves it in the right pie slice. Back to the point for Larson. Across to Dermott. Back to Larson. He loses it to Radulov. Radulov back the other way through neutral zone. He's checked off the puck. Radulov now knocked away from Dermott. Back up to Calvert. Calvert up to Helm. Helm coming down low. Shot saved by Ettinger, who then finds it in the crease. Loose puck, and he'll freeze it. Jurgensen's versus Boyle to the right of Bishop. Or excuse me, Ettinger, excuse me. Face-off won by Seattle. Lucas Raymond has it. Raymond to Boyle. Shot save. Rebound. Foss finds it and scores. 6-1 Seattle. And whatever the heck that mascot is, he knows it's probably over. Foss gets his third of the playoffs. Raymond to Boyle, and then off the rebound, Foss finds it. Gets it by Ettinger. It's 6-1. It's all academic now, I believe, folks, with 8:10 left in the second. Jurgensen's versus Boyle. I've seen crazier things happen, but not really in NHL. Cogliano knocked out by Miller. Over to Savard. Up to Lucas Raymond. He puts on the brakes. His shot. Kick towards Ettinger. Raymond has 2 assists tonight. Good for the Rook. That'll help the old overall in the offseason. Again, Jurgensen's versus Boyle. Face-off won by Boyle. Back to Colin Miller. His shot is blocked into the corner. Cogliano there. Up to Jurgensen's. Through neutral ice. He gets taken out by Miller. Oh, Seattle throwing the body. They're just scoring at will. Savard now pinching in. His shot. Ettinger makes the save. It goes into the corner. Boyle now circling. Boyle's shot deflected. Rebound. Save again by Ettinger. And he'll cover it in the crease. Stahl versus Ben now to the right of Bishop. Excuse me, Ettinger. I keep saying Bishop because usually that's who it is. Face-off won by Coyle, or Stahl, excuse me, to John Moore. Moore in, shot save, tries to get his own rebound but can't. Over to Helm, shot deflected, save Ettinger, and he freezes it again with 4:24 left. Again, you see shorter shifts for the top lines. Ben versus Coyle. Face-off won by Coyle. Back to John Moore. Shot save. Rebound. Oh, and it went right through the crease. They had the empty net, but he couldn't get the angle. Now back the other way comes Dallas down low. One-timer saved by Kemper. Duclair gets the puck up to Niederreiter. He gets taken out. Coyle, though, gets it off the loose puck. Coyle trying to come down low. Taken away by Heiskanen. Back to Brown. Brown gets taken out at center ice, and Juleson gets the puck. Back to Moore. Moore up to Coyle. Coyle, 2-on-1. Coyle passes. Niederreiter shot. Ettinger somehow made the save. Oh, he's playing with pride, trying to keep this game where it is, 6-1. A minute to go here in the second. Juleson sends it around the boards to Niederreiter. Up to Coyle. Coyle back to Duclair. Taken away at center ice. Back over to Pavelski. Pavelski gets laid out by Juleson. Back across to Moore. John Moore, long pass to Darren Helm. Helm along the right side. Helm to the slot. Stahl can't bury it. Good shot there. Niederreiter back to Helm, and that'll do it for the period as Ettinger makes one last save. The Dallas Stars are 20 minutes away from being eliminated. The Seattle Kraken 20 minutes away from advancing to the Western Conference Final. They're up 6-1 here at American Airlines Center as they're looking for the sweep. Seattle out shooting Dallas 34-5, out hitting them 12-11. They've spent almost an entire half period on the attack, 12-9 in terms of face-offs, dominating in every category. The only bright spot is the only power play. Dallas was able to kill it off. Ugh. Pavelski versus Stahl, center ice. Face-off won by Stahl, back to Larson, up to Dermott. He gets taken out, but the loose puck goes to Stahl. Stahl loses it, but Hornquist finds it in the pie slice. Down to Stahl, or tries to anyway, the pass does not get through. Larson's shot blocked, 2-on-1, back the other way. Heiskanen, oh, nice move there, back to Pavelski, the trailer. It looked like it might have been blocked. Dermott might have got in front of it instead of Kemper. Helm now, back to Stahl, knocked away to Heiskanen. Radulov with the puck. Radulov circling back in his own zone, back over to Heiskanen. 2.5 gone here in the third. Pass back, one-timer, shot saved by Kemper. Puts it over to Dermott. Long pass up to Hornquist, who has it poked away at center ice by Heiskanen. Heiskanen now, across the blue line, gets absolutely smashed by Dermott. Oh, my goodness. He might be destroyed. He might be dead. He just crumpled into a heap. He's gotten up, thankfully, though. Down low, shot saved by Kemper. Puck is loose. Good job there with the defense to keep it away from their goalie. Ben now, loose puck, rattle off, shot save again by Kemper. Now a long pass to Duclair with 5.5 gone. Duclair has it poked away to Ben. Dallas actually out shooting them this period, interestingly enough. Hintz now, one-timer shot, Kemper scores. Seattle needed a face-off. They needed a change. They couldn't get one. Dallas gets one back. Connor Brown's third of the playoffs. His first this series makes it 6-2. As Kemper not happy, but not much he can do there. Ben versus Boyle now. Hintz and Ben the assists. Lindell with the puck. Up to Ben. Over to Brown. Has it poked away, and Lucas Raymond gets the loose puck. Over to Jesper Fast. Fast gains is offsides. He tried to get in the blue line. It was poked away from him. 12:25 left in the game. Dallas down by 4. Face-off won by Dallas, back into their own zone. Lindell goes and gets it, sends it back up to Como. Over to Jurgensons. Back up to Cogliano. He gets a good job. Oh, pass over to Jurgensons. Como, the trailer. Shot saved by Kemper. He'll freeze the puck in the crease. Heinen versus Jurgensons to the left of Kemper. 11:20 left in the game. Face-off won by Heinen, back to Juleson. Noah Juleson, back up to Andrew Kopp. Kopp along the right side now. Back across to Heinen, down to Calvert. Shot doesn't get through. Now it does, saved by Ettinger. Finds it in the crease, and he'll freeze it. 10:21 left. The countdown is on. The clock is just a formality at this point. Como, face-off win for Dallas. Lindell with the puck. Passes up to Jurgensons. Jurgensons gets taken out at the blue line. Pass, though. Another big check there, though, by Dallas. Now, at this point, again, Seattle just trying to stay healthy for this. As Cogliano now back the other way, as a big check there by Juleson. Getting the puck temporarily as Calvert. Heinen loses it. Cogliano. Dickinson, 3-on-2. Como shot saved by Kemper. And Kemper will cover it up with 8:09 left in the period. Dickinson versus Boyle to the left of Kemper. Not a single shot counted thus far as this faceoff's won by Boyle. They're outshot 8-0 is Seattle this period. But again, when you're up 6-2, it's kind of okay. Lucas Raymond shot. Lucas Raymond says first shot of the period. First goal of the game for me. His third point of the night. The rookie's on the board. His second of the playoffs. It's 7-2 Kraken. Seattle got the touchdown. Dallas got the safety. That's about it here, folks. So the Seahawks are beating the Cowboys 7-2. Boyle versus Dickinson, 7:19 left in the game. Savard and Boyle the assists. Alexiak with the puck now. This is knocked loose. Dickinson is offsides. Boyle versus Dickinson, neutral ice. Face-off won by Dickinson, back to Alexiak. Over to Rutta. Rutta gets taken out, but he gets it to Dickinson. Dickinson shot. Oh, and what a soft goal on Kemper. I believe Gurionov did deflect it. His second of the playoffs makes it 7-3, so now Cowboys got a field goal. Yes, that was actually, I thought it was actually, it went in through Kemper, but it did hit Gurionov's stick, and he pushed it through the 5-hole. So 7-3 now. Again, though, it's really just the formality. All this is doing is hurting Kemper's stats. 6.5 left in the period. Hurting his stats and helping Dallas's for some guys who might be looking for contract negotiations in the offseason. Pass, errant pass, recovered by Miller, up to Hornquist. His pass back to Miller, off of a star. Shot saved by Ettinger, Alexiak, that's the defenseman. Up to Dickinson against Miller. Shot down low, intercepted by Helm. 4.5 left here as Helm now, through neutral ice, loses it to the blue line to Hutton. Again, Seattle took their foot off the gas a little bit here in the third, but again, it's more to just try and, you want to stay healthy here at this point. Stahl back to Savard, the trailer. Intercepted by Hintz as he pokes it away at the blue line. Hintz gets taken out by Larson. He had the first goal for Dallas back when it was still only 2-1. Long pass up to Duclair. He's onside, they said. Duclair comes down low, backhand. Oh, and Duclair, how did he score? Duclair dragged the stick, flipped it over Ettinger, and just like that, it's 8-3 Seattle. His second of the night, Duclair's fifth of the playoffs. Oh, goodness, what a pretty goal by Anthony Duclair. Getting fancy, dragging the leg, flipping to the forehand. Look at this. And just flipping it over Ettinger's blocker. Never saw that coming, that's for sure. Boyle versus Pavelski now, 1:44 left in the third. Stahl, the only assist. One back to John Moore. Now up to Lucas Raymond. He gets into the offensive zone, but he gets taken out by Radulov. Radulov now back the other way. He gets laid out. Lucas Raymond with the puck. Sends it around now to Fost. Fost back to Juleson. Tries to bounce past the Boyle with a bank pass. Intercepted by Dallas. Radulov back to Ben. 45 seconds left here in the game. Back to Hintz. Shot saved by Kemper. Puts it for Moore in the right side. Up to Duclair along the right side. Duclair has it poked away. Back to Ben. Ben sends it around. Juleson gets it. We're going to get some fresh skaters here. The fourth line will finish the game here for Seattle. Kopp down to Heinen. Shot saved by Ettinger. And he'll hold with 16 seconds left. Well, Duclair won't get his hat trick, but see, the more important thing is Seattle is going to advance to the conference final. Face-off, won by Heinen. Back to Larson. Shot goes high and wide. Dermott gets the puck as it rattles around the boards. Back to Calvert. Calvert circling. Calvert slap shot saved by Ettinger. Puck is loose. Kopp gets it down to Calvert again. Poked away by Ettinger. And that'll do it. The Seattle Kraken are going to the conference final as they sweep away the Dallas Stars. The Stars can't believe it, but they could not get their offense going. They lost a couple of heartbreakers, and then tonight they just did not have it. As the Kraken celebrate, they prepare for the greatest tradition in all of sports, the handshake at center ice. Radulov and Stahl there. Some kind words probably exchanged between Kemper and Bishop. Bishop, who wasn't his sharpest tonight either, to be fair. But that defense only gave up 3 goals. The Seattle Kraken now await the winner of St. Louis versus San Jose. Will they be staying on the West Coast or are they heading to the center of the country? We don't know. We'll see. And again, there's the pretty goal from Duclair. Wow. Your number 3 star, Brian Boyle, a goal and 2 assists as Seattle outshot Dallas 40-15. Out-hit them 23-21 and won 17 of 32 faceoffs. So they won every major category. Your number 2 star, the rookie, Lucas Raymond, with a goal and 2 assists. And Seattle only had 6 shots that period and still scored twice. Whereas Dallas had 10 and scored twice. Your number 1 star, Eric Stahl, also a goal and 2 assists. A lot of 3-point games tonight for a lot of Kraken. That's what happens when you score 8 goals. Rare to see that in the playoffs. But again, Bishop finally just looked like his back was just finally broken by the Kraken onslaught. Flyers are a game away from going to the Eastern Final against the Buffalo Sabres, who also sweep the Leafs. Goodbye, Toronto Maple Leafs. What else is new? And San Jose and St. Louis have split. They're tied at 2. So we will see the first game of the conference final tonight as we swept the Dallas Stars. And the St. Louis Blues go on to win 4-2. The Flyers won against Buffalo. I'm going to just double check that. I believe it was 4-2 was the final. Yes, 4-2. And the Flyers win 4-1. So Buffalo versus Philly. Seattle versus St. Louis. Those are your conference finals matchups. Those are your final 4 here in hockey. Can the Blues get back to the Stanley Cup final? Can the Kraken get to their first in their first season? We'll find out next as we head back to Seattle. St. Louis versus Seattle. Blues versus Kraken. On paper, the Blues have a slightly more talented team, although they probably give the edge to the goalies of Seattle. Although Kemper had a couple of rough games there against Dallas. But Dallas is very particular with their opportunities. That's why. Not a lot of shots, but a lot of goals when they do get them. So St. Louis 8-3 through the first 2 rounds. Seattle 8-1. Both teams seem rested. Jordan Binnington 7-1-2, a 2.71, 91.1 save percentage, no shutouts. Against the Seattle Kraken's Darcy Kemper, an 8-1 record, a 1.87 GAA, an 88.5% save percentage, and 1 shutout. If I remember correctly, was the first game he played against the Jets. O'Reilly versus Stahl. We are underway in the Western Conference Final now at the drop of this puck. One back to Falk. Falk across to Tarasenko. Back to O'Reilly. Down low, checked away by Hornquist. Now back around the other way comes Hornquist around his own net. Long pass to Darren Helm. Darren Helm trying to get behind the defense. Passes back to Eric Stahl, who just misses the one-timer. He had, and now a soft deflection goal. Oh my goodness, it was just chucked towards the net, and somehow Hornquist tipped it by Binnington. His 4th of the playoffs. Oh, we gotta see the replay on this one. How did that happen? It was thrown to the net. It bounced in off of Binnington. I don't know. It looked like he made the save that makes up for the missed one-timer by Stahl. Yeah, it hit his arm and then just trickled in. What a break for Seattle. It's 1-0 Kraken. A minute and a half into the first period. Larson and Helm get the assist again, though Stahl just missed the one-timer. Otherwise, he would have scored. Binnington was way out of position on that. Perron shot saved by Kemper. And now another weird angle shot here. But this one stayed out. O'Reilly back to Tarasenko. Put on net, saved by Kemper as he kicks it away. Dermott up to Stahl, up to Helm. Helm back to Stahl, back to Helm. Shot saved by Binnington. Parayko actually might have got a stick on it. Back to Tarasenko now. Into the offensive zone, batted away like a baseball by Larson. Is now down low, short side, saved by Kemper. Hornquist with the puck. Over to Duclair. Duclair down the left side. Duclair knocked off the puck. Coming in, though, is Charlie Coyle as the lines change. Coyle, shot, saved by Binnington with the glove, saw it all the way. Falk now with the puck. Back the other way now through neutral ice. Passes across to Thomas. Across to O'Reilly, poked away by Colin Miller. O'Reilly, back to Thomas, down low to Schwartz. Back to Parayko at the point, down low to O'Reilly. Back to Schwartz in the slot, shot save with the blocker by Kemper. Great passing there by St. Louis. A golden opportunity denied by Kemper. 7 minutes gone here in the first period. 1-0 Seattle. Coyle passes to Niederreiter, gains the offensive zone. Niederreiter has his pass taken away now by Thomas. Back to Schwartz. Schwartz through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone. To the right circle, back to Thomas, shot, save, rebound. Boyle says, Kemper, cover it up, and he does. Bozak versus Boyle to the left of Kemper. Face-off, one back to Braun. To Scandella. Back to Braun, shot through a screen. Deflected save by Kemper. Long pass, Fost is onside. Raymond now, backhand shot goes high and wide. Raymond now to Fost, and Fost scores the one-timer. He got the inside position on Braun, and Fost buries it by Binnington. It's 2-0 Seattle on Fost's 4th of the playoffs. The third line starting to find its groove the last few games. Credit where it's due. Bozak versus Heinen now. Halfway through the first. Raymond and Boyle get the assist. Face off one back to John Moore. Across to Juleson. Back to Moore. Gains the blue line. Puts on the brakes. Top of the slot. Shot blocked. Calvert gets it in the corner. Calvert now. Top of the slot. Shot saved by Binnington. And he'll freeze it in the crease with 9 even left in the period. Sundqvist versus Heinen to the left of Binnington. Face-off won by St. Louis this time. Barbashev with the puck. Barbashev now sends it deep, giving chases John Moore. Moore. Pass intercepted by Barbashev. Bad turnover to Bloss. Shot saved by Kemper. This one, second rebound, hits the outside of the cage. Juleson up to Kopp. Kopp across to Calvert. Calvert into the offensive zone. Back to the point for Moore. Moore gets taken out, and oh, that does not look good for John Moore as he is skating to the bench holding his head. Oh, and just like that, Heinen comes in, and Sundqvist, his face is getting rearranged. Oh, right hands from Heinen, and Sundqvist goes down. A brutal fight there as Heinen comes away victorious, but now you hope that John Moore, who was left holding his head, is okay. Schenn versus Stahl to the left of Binnington. 6:50 left in the first. Face-off, one back to Larson. Across to Dermott. Back to Larson. Larson, slap shot blocked into the corner. Helm versus Gavrikov. Gavrikov comes away with it. Gavrikov up to Schwartz. Schwartz gets taken out at neutral ice, but he kicks it to Thomas. Thomas coming down low. Back to the slot. Schwartz shot. Misses it wide. Schwartz down in front. Saved by Kemper with the glove. Nice save by Kemper there as Larson gets it away to Dermott. Now back up to Eric Stahl. Stahl gains the offensive zone. Shot. Oh, it hit where the crossbar meets the post. It hit the elbow, and it bounced back out. Oh, you can't get any closer to scoring than that, folks, as Schwartz gets obliterated, and back the other way comes Seattle. Duclair gains the zone. Slap shot saved by Binnington, and he squeezes it for a face-off. Bozak versus Coyle now to the left of Binnington. Face-off won by Coyle. Back to Miller. Miller's shot blocked. Coyle can't. Tries to send it around. Can't. Duclair back to Miller. Slap shot saved by Binnington. Snatched from the sky. Oh, he puts it. He does freeze it. I was going to say, it looked like he put it back on the ice, but the ref did blow the whistle. As you see there, no surprise, Tarasenko leading the Blues in points in the playoffs with 15. That's more than any Kraken player. Of course, they've also played 2 more games, but Coyle versus Bozak, won by Bozak. Back to Scandella. 2 minutes left in the period. Scandella starts the breakout. Passes up to Kostin. Kostin knocked away by Savard. Gives it over to Duclair. Duclair along the left side. Passes back to the point for Savard. Savard pinching in. His shot, deflected shot, saved by Binnington with the left leg. Back come the Blues the other way. Pass intercepted by Miller. Miller to Duclair. Duclair gets taken out at the point as this one's going to go down to Kostin, who then gets taken. As Duclair is hurt. Duclair is hurt. Not good. He is on the ground, and that's why Kostin got hit by Miller. As the period comes to an end, Duclair was writhing in pain on the ice. At the end of 20 here in Seattle, it's 2-0 Kraken, but they also might be down 2 men as John Moore and Anthony Duclair are both being looked at now in the locker room. St. Louis out shooting Seattle 10-7. Hits are 4 apiece. Faceoffs 5-3 in favor of St. Louis. Again, a soft goal by Binnington, and then one he could do nothing about with the one-timer. But if Seattle is indeed down 2 guys the rest of this game, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here going forward. We got a lot of hockey left, 40 minutes. And yeah, Lucas Raymond, Duclair is hurt. Lucas Raymond now out in the second line with Coyle. Surprisingly starting things out with O'Reilly, trying to give the guy extra minutes. Also, Fost out. Wow, Jesper Fost is playing defense for John Moore. That's unbelievable. Tarasenko shot deflected. Fost gets it. That is a curious line change there by the computer. So John Moore is hurt. This one back to Raymond. Shot saved by Binnington, and he'll freeze the puck with 2 minutes gone here in the period. So Fost is the 6th defenseman. As you see there, top 10 in hits. So the Kraken are indeed down 2 men, a defenseman and a forward. Can they weather the storm for another 38 minutes? Face-off won by St. Louis. Perron now back the other way for the Blues. Up to Parayko, up to Tarasenko. Taken out by Dermott. Larson gets it, sends it around the boards. Dermott gives chase. Long pass up to Darren Helm. Helm putting on the brakes. Helm, slap shot, save, rebound, stall. His shot is blocked. Tarasenko kicked away now. Gets it back from Stahl. Tarasenko now. Taken out nicely there by Dermott. Got spun around like a top. Larson up to Hornquist. Hornquist now. Back to the slot. Helm, backhand shot saved by Binnington. Falk back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly now starting to break out to Thomas. He's checked, though, by Dermott. Puck is loose. Kicked back down towards Seattle. Sent back around the Kraken boards. Stahl with the puck. Back across to Savard. Savard now through the neutral zone. 6.5 gone here in the period. Slap shot, and Savard found the seam through the screen. A laser beam off of his stick from the top of the slot. His first of the playoffs. Binnington did not see it. Again, the seam through the screen is a laser beam. How about that? Rhyme that one off the top of my head. It's 3-0 Kraken. Savard had, I think, 15 goals in the regular season. Just doing that, just getting to the top of the slot and letting bombs rip as Stahl and Larson get the assists. Face-off won here by Seattle as Kopp gets it over to Miller. Now up to Calvert. Calvert along the right side coming in. Calvert shot saved by Binnington. Couldn't get as far along as he wanted. Calvert back to Heinen. Heinen down low. Kopp shot saved by Binnington. Good one-timer there in the crease. 11.5 left in the period. As you see there, obviously, as teams get eliminated, the plus-minus starts to change. Coyle versus Shen to the left of Binnington. Face-off won by St. Louis. Schwartz with the puck. Schwartz to Braun. He gets spun around and taken out. Coyle now over to Savard. Up to Lucas Raymond. Raymond through the neutral zone. He actually gets taken out by Niederreiter, his own guy. Probably about not used to skating with some folks. As Coyle gets it back to Savard. Savard up to Niederreiter. Niederreiter gets taken out as Scandella gets the loose puck. Back across to Braun with 9 left in the second. Braun over to Kostin. Kostin gets spun around and taken down. Fost with the puck now for Seattle. Fost up to Lucas Raymond. Lucas Raymond has it down low. Shot save. Braun gets the puck now off the rebound from Binnington. Bozak pinched by Juleson. Fost gets it back and around the boards. Bad turnover. There's nobody there. Kostin with the puck. His puck back to the point to Bertuzzo. To Bozak. To Kostin. Kostin down low. Still now circling in the corner. Still looking for his outlet pass. Finally gets taken out. And Juleson gets the puck with 6 minutes left here in the period. Up to Kopp now. To Heinen. To Kopp. Kopp, a slap shot. And Andrew Kopp scores. An absolute bomb from his stick. And just like that, it is 4-0 Seattle. Kopp's 4th of the playoffs. No chance for Binnington. An absolute laser beam, and that's going to do it for Binnington. You'll get him game 2 maybe, kid, as Allen comes in for him. Long skate back to the bench here, already yanked in the second period as it's Boyle versus Sundqvist. Calvert stepping up for Fost. Larson up to Dermott. So, yeah, you're getting more ice time. Certain guys are going to get double shifts just because they're short 2 guys. Dermott, shot blocked. Sundqvist gets the puck. Over to Blaise. Nice lately. Sundqvist now to Barbashev. Back to Bortuzzo. Down low, shot saved by Kemper. Leaves it in the corner for Lucas Raymond. Around to Brian Boyle. Up to Dermott. Dermott loses it to Gavrikov. Back the other way. 3 minutes left in the second. He gets taken out in the slot. Larson gets the puck. Now up to Calvert along the right side. Well, Matt Calvert wanted more minutes, but I don't think because it was like this. Calvert now shot saved. Now a big check there, the forecheck. Dermott down low for Boyle. Boyle scores on the one-timer. The net goes flying. The water bottle goes flying. But the puck got over the line before the net got knocked off its moorings. It's 5-0 Seattle. Boyle on the one-timer gets inside position, and just like that, it's 5-0 Kraken. A minute 42 left in the second period now. Boyle's third of the playoffs from Dermott and Calvert. Face-off one back to Miller, now over to Savard, passes over to Stahl, intercepted by Perron. Perron up to O'Reilly. O'Reilly is checked hard. He gets taken out from behind. Miller gets the loose puck, up to Hornquist. Half a minute to go. Hornquist shot saved by Allen, and he'll freeze it. Stahl versus O'Reilly to the left of Allen. Face-off, won by Stahl, back to Fost, to Juleson. His shot is blocked. Stahl sends it deep, but O'Reilly intercepts. Only a few seconds left. O'Reilly gets taken out again, and that is how the period will end. At the end of 40 minutes of play here in Seattle in Game 1 of the Western Conference Final, it's 5-0 Seattle. Everybody's been quiet. I guess not a lot of folks in chat tonight. Ah, well, what are you going to do? Seattle up 5-0, out shooting St. Louis 18-11. St. Louis had one shot on net that period. That's talk about making an adjustment. 19-6 the hits in favor of Seattle. Face-offs 9-6 in favor of St. Louis, but that's about it. That's the only thing going right for them tonight. Stahl versus O'Reilly. Seattle hoping that the injuries to Moore and Duclair are not serious. Duclair was looking, if the Kraken go all the way, Duclair was looking like a Conn Smythe contender. So they hope they get him back sooner rather than later. As Larson gets it over to Stahl. 2-on-1. Stahl down low. Helm. No chance for Allen on the one-timer. It's 6-0 Seattle. His fourth of the playoffs. Good passing from Seattle. And just no chance for Allen. Stahl, the primary assist. Coyle versus O'Reilly now at center ice. The secondary assist goes to Larson. Face-off won by Seattle, actually. Niederreiter gets the puck. He gets taken out. You know what? St. Louis realizes that if they can be more physical, they might not win this game, but they could still win this series because these injuries and these hits, they're going to pile up, folks. They're going to really start to wear a team down. As Lucas Raymond now showing off his speed, coming in on a breakaway backhander save, and Allen covers it up. Parayko up to Tarasenko. Back to Savard. Savard almost lost it, but he regains it. Now passes up to Niederreiter. Niederreiter, slap shot, soft shot, rebound, bounces back to Falk, who then sends it up to Schwartz at neutral ice, who then gets absolutely obliterated, and will turnabout is fair play as Miller, and he is absolutely holding his head, and now Schenn is down. Schenn might have been hurt in the fight. As one hit and down goes Schenn, and he's rolling around on the ice like a toddler, like a drunk toddler. Holy cow! Miller, one punch knockout. KO! Oh, goodness gracious, down goes Schenn, and just like that, Schenn and Schwartz might both be hurt. Braden Schenn got his bell rung. 5:15 into the third. Face-off won by Stahl, back to Larson, up to Helm. Thomas over to Steen now. First time I'm saying his name tonight. He gets taken out. You want to be physical? The Kraken are actually pretty known for being physical too. They did lead the league in hits this year. As Hornquist gets taken out, you worry about him. He's had 2 concussions already this year. Slap shot saved by Kemper. Center on the boards to Helm. Helm up to Hornquist. He seems to be okay. Back to Stahl. Stahl, slap shot, easy save for Allen on the soft shot, 12:05 left in the period. Coyle versus Bozak. Face-off won by Coyle, back to Jesper Fast. His shot is blocked, Thomas gets it. Thomas back the other way, knocked away by Raymond over to Steen. Steen down low to Bozak on a breakaway, Bozak shot saved by Kemper. Kemper holding on to the shutout. 11:05 left in the period. Sundqvist versus Coyle. Face-off won by St. Louis. Scandella to Braun. Shot high. Mid over the net. Savard got it. Sends it around to Niederreiter. Niederreiter gets it around the zone and down the right side. Niederreiter now back towards the Raymond. Lucas Raymond, the rookie. Shot by Allen. Rebound controlled by Barbashev. Up to Blyce. Blyce now taken out at the point. Niederreiter gets it. Sends it back to Fost. Fost playing defense tonight. Remember, 2 injuries have really shaken up the lineups here. But Seattle's still up 6-0, and Raymond pass knocked away by Braun. Fost almost caught out of position, but Savard helping him out. Fost now back to Lucas Raymond. Raymond, cross-ice pass to Hornquist. Shot saved by Allen. Back to Tarasenko on the breakout. O'Reilly taken out by Larson. Kicks to Savard. Back the other way to Eric Stahl. He tries to make a move, but loses the puck. Big check there is Stahl in the forecheck. Really fighting for it. Stahl down low. Oh, and Hornquist misses it wide. Looking for lucky number 7. And actually, St. Louis is going to go on the power play as they're going to call tripping on Darren Helm. I'm not sure about that one. Let's take a look here. I don't agree with that whatsoever. So a 2-minute tripping call as the refs may be trying to help St. Louis at least not get shut out with 6:28 left in the game. This one won back to Thomas. One-timer, easy save for Kemper. Puts it in the corner for Dermott, who then clears it all the way down. And actually, Heinen wins the race. Heinen sends it back around the boards, and Miller against O'Reilly just avoids a big hit as Perron gets checked there by Dermott. Dermott sends it back down deep to Kopp. Kopp pushes it further along the boards to Miller, and Miller sends it the rest of the way down. 1:15 left in the penalty kill. Allen leaves it for Thomas. Thomas back up to Shen. Shen to O'Reilly. O'Reilly down the left side. He gets absolutely taken out there by Heinen, who then quickly sends it back all the way down. Thomas with the puck. 40 seconds left in the power play. Thomas back to Parayko. Parayko in. 2-on-1. Shen back to Perron now, and he scores. Oh, couldn't see through the screen on Miller. Missed it with the glove. And Perron gets a power play goal, his 7th of the playoffs. St. Louis, well, they're excited because I guess they're on the board, but last I checked, guys, you're down by 5 with less than 5 minutes to go. As Black Falcon, welcome, thank you for the raid, sir. Stahl versus O'Reilly. Face-off won by Stahl, back to Fost. Up to Juleson. Juleson shot high. Down goes Stahl to get it behind the trapezoid. Stahl back to Fost. Fost down the low, redeflected. Allen makes the save, and he'll freeze it with 3:51 left. Again, 2 big injuries for the Kraken this game. Anthony Duclair and John Moore have really created some crazy lines here as we Boyle versus O'Reilly. Face-off won by St. Louis. Sends it around the boards. Juleson will get it down in the left pie slice and around the net. Sends it up to Boyle. Goes all the way down. They're calling an icing warning, but Boyle's going to win the race. Boyle down to Calvert. Calvert redirects and scores. Makes it 7-1. Insult to injury, quite literally. Calvert's 2nd of the playoffs with 2.5 left to go after what was a nail-biter of a series against Dallas. And Winnipeg came back to make it a real fight in the first round, at least here in this first game of the Western Conference Final. Seattle's making St. Louis look stupid, not going to lie. Shen versus Stahl at center ice. Face-off won back to Scandella. Scandella up to Shen. Back to Steen. Shot goes high and wide. Dermott now sends it around the boards. Steen gets absolutely obliterated. Hornquist with the puck. Passes up to Stahl. Back to Hornquist. Hornquist gets taken out. Helm, and, hey, new guys here, don't feel free to give a follow if you feel like it. Always appreciate it. And if you really want to subscribe, that'd be great. But Thomas now, back to Shen. Shen down low, pass intercepted by Stahl, looking for the one-timer. Back to Helm, to Hornquist, to Helm. Taken out at the point, Shen gets it. 40 seconds to go. It's all academic here, folks. Just waiting for the clock to expire. Shen coming down low. Shot saved by Kemper. That'll help the old save percentage. Stahl has the puck, loses it, regains it. 30 seconds to go. Pass up to Hornquist. Hornquist gets by the defender. Shot saved by Allen, and he holds. Sundqvist versus Coyle to the right of Allen. 20 seconds to go. Face-off won back by Coyle to Foss. Foss shot save on the blocker. Raymond back to Foss. Foss slap shot again saved by Allen. 11 seconds to go. If we win this one, we're just going to skate backwards. Coyle versus Sundqvist. Face-off won by Coyle to Foss, and he's going to leave the zone, and now it's just, they're going to let time expire. It's only a few seconds left here in the game. Back up to Lucas Raymond. He'll send it deep, and that's all she wrote on Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. The Kraken crack back and destroy the St. Louis Blues 7-1. Seattle outshot St. Louis 29-16 as Matt Calvert with a hit, a goal, and an assist. Your number 3 star. Seattle out-hit them 28-19, outshot them 29-16. Adam Larson, your number 2 star, 3 assists and 3 hits. Face-offs 14-12 in favor of St. Louis, very close there. And Brian Boyle, a goal and 2 assists, a 3-point night, your number 1 star. And of course, the Kraken were 1 for 1 on the power. Excuse me, St. Louis was 1 for 1 on the power play. The only bright spot for them really this night was that power play goal by Perron. Excuse me. Ooh, a pulled groin for Duclair. He might miss the rest of this round. Not good for him. Looks like Patrick Maroon now will be pushed into starting duty. Lucas Raymond moves up to the number 2 line. Maroon goes to number 3. As we now, of course, have to do the less fun correcting of the lines. The good news is it looks like John Moore is not so hurt that he won't be able to play. Yeah, he looks to be healthy, which is good for the Kraken, obviously. Obviously, it sucked that he missed the rest of Game 1, but the fact that he's already back in the lineup and he seems to be doing all right is a good sign for them, for sure. Oh, I shouldn't have simulated. But yeah, the 27th of May. Ooh, I mean, he definitely will miss the rest of this run. He might miss the Stanley Cup, Duclair. Duclair might miss some of the Stanley Cup. That's a shame. He was having a Conn Smythe level playoff run until that injury. What a shame for him. As Flyers are up 1-0 on Buffalo. Not much of a surprise there. As we need to make some repairs. Stadiums seem to collapse a lot more quickly nowadays. Just not gonna lie. But yeah, let me know. Yeah, sorry, Isaac. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Oh, goodness. So, a big win. Again, good that John Moore is not hurt, but very sad that Duclair is. And hurt for a while, too. Yep, Luke, Thursday night hockey, buddy. We're actually wrapping up here. Honestly, we just played our 4th game. To save my voice, we're going to call it there. Yeah, I mean, they made the playoffs. They actually played very, very well. So... but a big win there, huge win, 7-1 over St. Louis in Game 1. So next Tuesday, we'll finish, well, maybe, depending on what happens. Obviously, we'll play more of the Western Conference Final against the Blues, up 1-0. And with luck, we'll get to the Stanley Cup Final at some point next week, and maybe even finish up this first season of our Seattle Kraken expansion franchise. But yeah, so that was a Yeah, what a shame. What a shame that Duclair got hurt there in game number 1 and hurt badly. Not just missing a couple games, but probably he's missing the rest of the round for sure. And probably missing at least a few games in the Stanley Cup final if we get that far. But I want to appreciate it. I say thank you to everybody who stopped by. New guys, feel free to give a follow. Tomorrow night, Old Game Friday instead of New Game Friday. We're going to do a retro game, Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo. So that should be fun. Mixing it up a little bit, doing something different. But, yeah, I appreciate everybody who stuck by. Isaac, I really appreciate you hanging out the whole time, buddy. And I appreciate everybody else who hung out. Of course, Black Falcon, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. And, of course, Chris Tiger Harris for the subscription. Thank you guys all so much. I really hope you enjoyed tonight's hockey. We will see you tomorrow, Mega Man X. And then Monday, we'll do it all again. Monday, we'll be back to Gears. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, hockey. Not sure we're playing next Friday yet, but we'll figure it out. Take care, guys. Have a great rest of your night. And hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow on Old Game Friday. A little bit of retro stuff. So, we'll see you then. Hopefully, take care. Be well. Good night.